What's up, geeks and gamers? It's Jeremy coming to you with another video, and I can't put this thing down. I love it. This thing is so cool. Between this and the Ahsoka figure that Anna gave me, and yeah, this thing is so cool. So anyway, all right, let me put this down. Let's talk about Venom. So Venom, the majority of you probably saw my review on the channel. I did not give it a good review. Gave it a 4.5 out of 10. I didn't like it. I didn't hate it to the point where it makes me angry, but I definitely didn't like it. Tom Hardy was a saving grace. I'm a huge Tom Hardy fan, but that's just my opinion. Now, if we look at how the audience is reacting to this movie, the audiences are actually responding very well based on the Rotten Tomatoes audience score. As of right now, it has an 89%, which is pretty surprising to me. Also, the box office, I think they projected maybe a $60 million opening weekend, and right now it looks like it could do up to 80. So that actually makes me happy. I mean, again, I didn't like the movie that much, but if people are liking the movie and they're going out and they're supporting it, I'm happy about that. And because I'm a huge Tom Hardy fan, and if we can get to see more of this universe, and maybe they can make a second movie, because obviously the movie does set up for a sequel. So if we can see more of what they can do, and maybe they can learn from some of their mistakes. I mean, for me, I'm not going to give a full review here, but I just thought that the acting was a little cheesy across the board, even from Tom Hardy at times. The villain was as generic as you could possibly imagine a villain to be. None of the characters in the movie gave me a reason to care about anything they were going through, except for Eddie Brock, Tom Hardy. The whole thing was really generic. And I'm not going to go into specifics about what I didn't like about what they did with Venom, but overall, I just didn't like it. It didn't work for me, but it apparently it's working for everyone else, and I think that's great. And so if you're on the fence, like I said in my review, if you're on the fence, I said you shouldn't go see it, but maybe you should go see it because it seems like people are liking this movie. After about a week, I want to see how this all plays out. I want to see how people are responding, because I'm very interested if people that are loving this movie, or at least liking it a lot, did they go into it with low expectations because of the Rotten Tomatoes score? What exactly is it that people are really enjoying so much? Now, again, that score could drop, but I follow the Rotten Tomatoes scores pretty closely, and after a midnight opening, which is like 8 p.m. now or whatever they do, 89% is a damn good score, and it shows that you're maintaining that the hardcore crowd, the ones that go see these movies, on a weeknight on 8 or 9 or whatever times they open up in your area. So when you typically have like an 89 or a 90 or a 90 or above after that, that's usually a good sign. So, I mean, it could drop, it could go up. I really don't know, but I would think if the hardcore fans are enjoying this movie, the general audience is definitely going to enjoy it, because they're not so hard to please. They're just going to have a good time and have some fun. They're not looking for this to be the type of movie they want it to be. They're not looking to critique Venom and how the tone is and all this. They're going to laugh at the jokes, even if the jokes aren't funny, because they're just going to have a good time. They're not overthinking it like a lot of us do. So if that score continues to hold solid, I can't see it dropping below 80, but we'll see how it plays out. But I'm happy that it seems like people are liking it. I mean, my review was a negative review, and it still got a lot of positivity in terms of the reaction to my review. I did see a lot of people in the comments telling me that they disagreed with me, which is totally fine, obviously. So this movie could be a conversation starter, and I definitely want to know from people if you did like it, if you did love it. Tell me exactly what your expectations were, and then tell me what you did love about it, because outside of Tom Hardy and obviously Venom, Eddie Brock, I don't know what there is to love about this movie. Now, again, but that's the vocal point of the movie is Tom Hardy, but everything else is just really bad in my opinion. So anyway, I'd like to hear more, but again, it's doing great at the box office. It's doing great with the audience score, and I think that's awesome. So just because my opinion is this doesn't mean that I feel like everybody has to have the same opinion. So I'm happy that people are enjoying it, and I would like to hear more feedback from everyone. So if you can, give me some more details. Let's talk about it, and let's pay attention to what happens with Venom. But other than that, you guys have a great day. I'm happy for Tom Hardy, and I'm happy for everyone that is enjoying this movie. Talk to you guys later.